Yeah, love, yeah. You must walk on water, cause I'm drowning and you made it. Met you on the corner, first in love, it was payday. Candy colored nails, match the candy coated bands. I needed your contact, my eyes bugging out my head, cause you hot as shit. Nah, I just she African. Not no bottom bitch, top notch out here. Love me like I love myself, love it when she smile at me. White teeth with a heart of gold, and I'ma put a diamond in it. Ring, 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 love calling me. Ring like the camera is free, when she calling me. Ring, 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 love calling me. Ain't gon' be a man to pick you up, you stay down for me. Eyes closed, arms out, flying. Red Bull, babe, you give me wings, pilot. Girl, I know your voice, sound like love calling me. Love called again, and I ain't miss a call yet. She say she feel my emotions when I just give thanks, can't believe we in the same bed. God do it best, shout out to my angel, she a mess. Clean up when she stressed, never stressing me. Lucky please, I'm the luckiest, feel it in my chest. Treasure you, I swear you a diamond. Ring, 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 love calling me. Ring like the camera is free when she calling me. Ring, 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 love calling me. Love called again, and I ain't miss a call yet.
What is up? YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. What is up? Voice crack, mind your business. Hi, how are you? We are here to get working back on these cars. As y'all know, I don't really actually stream when I'm designing cars. Like, when I say actually stream, I mean like talking. Usually I just let the music play or whatever. But today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just decided to, just so y'all could see, ask questions, yada yada yada, make it a little bit more engaging. But if y'all were here in the last TikTok stream, because I didn't stream on Twitch or YouTube, we made this car that you see on my screen. And that is what we're back to do. The car's not done. I did this like in the morning before I had to go to sleep for work. So the words are my main concern. So if anybody's not familiar with me, I do make cars and stuff for GTA. and like uniforms and things like that. My biggest downfall is well, it's not a downfall. I think it's a really good thing. I'm a perfectionist, and with that being said, I don't start any project unless I have the exact fonts that I need, because that's a big part of all the cars or whatever is the fonts. You know, it makes it accurate or whatever. I didn't make those cars or these ones. But yeah, so like I'm very big into having the right fonts and everything. So that's why for this car, I feel fulfilled enough because I got the right fonts thanks to people in my Discord, and I got them in the right spot. So now we're going back. We're gonna start moving stuff around. Certain things need to be adjusted, like this. The Levon Allen right there actually needs to go backwards too. The colors are wrong on all the words. All the word colors are wrong. I pulled these colors directly from an image. I knew they were wrong. I just did that so I can get a kind of a visual of what we had going on. We made this star because it had the old sheriff's name on it. We had to change that. And yeah, so that's what we're about to do. Is just fix up these colors, look at the car in game, make sure the colors look good, and after that we can complete the rest of Clayton County probably all in one shot, which is pretty cool, which would be pretty cool. So here is Photoshop. I get that question a lot of what do you use to make cars and stuff. It is Photoshop. It is my favorite software to use for this. I know some people hate Photoshop, like, oh, there's other stuff that you can also do it on. There are, but they're not as good as Photoshop. So I'll just leave that there. But yeah, so when we come back and we look at spacing, if I'm not mistaken, all the spacing on this car is pretty good. Everything on this car, the spacing where I put them is accurate to the car that I had for reference. It's actually right there if we look. So I use that car for reference, and everything is literally, you can't even, like, that's perfect. If we actually take the side off, there you go. There's the actual car, but then here's mine. So everything's pretty much perfect. These are off, but that's because the picture was taken at an angle. So yeah. But yeah, there she blows. So there's that. Let me pull up the picture of the car that we're actually going after. Like I said, I pulled the colors from, I think it was from this picture. Obviously, like, it's more in the shade and stuff. So we will look and see what we can do about colors. I think pulling from this might be good, maybe. I can't pull from these. Or I'll just make the color. Yeah, I think we're like from that. Only issue is now I gotta go through every single one of these words and do that. Alright, let's see. Fill new color. Oh, I did the bottom one. There you go. So we'll just have to see when we come back around. We'll just have to see if that's the right yellow. Let's replace that. I think that yellow looks good though. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I think that's good. I think our blue is fine. From this picture, it could probably be a little bit more richer, but we shall see. But yeah, for those of y'all who ask me questions all the time about how to skin and stuff like that, this would be the time. Usually I don't answer those questions because it's really long answers, and I'm usually not talking during these. But yeah. So each one, this is the only thing I don't like about having to recolor stuff. You got to go individual one by one, but this isn't that hard. The hard part's over, and I'll fix this in a little bit. Okay. This is very tedious. Is that the word? Yeah, we're gonna go with tedious. Oh, you know what? Since y'all are since YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok are here, I got promoted last week or this weekend. It's been great. I've been cut loose. I don't ride with an FTO no more, and the job has been amazing. It's been great. I can't wait. We got promoted on a Monday, so I worked on my own for one day. And a little story time. I had this car, Reckless, I see you in chat. Reckless, you're gonna love this story. Reckless, I got a car full of women tried to feed me churros on the side of the road. It was actually really, what did I just do? Can you go back to where you're supposed to be at? Thank you. Yeah, it was actually great. Oh. Change this color up. Alright, so let me fix this word, and we're gonna go put this design on the car and see if it looks right. But first we need to fix this. Alright, the way that I did the other one, we just gotta move this all the way over, align the bases of the words. Like such. And then one thing that I didn't know that you can do until yesterday was when you click, what is it, shift? I could have sworn it used to be a different button. Well, it's control now. When you click control to drag these side by side, usually like see they resize like that. I didn't know until the day that I started working on this car that you can do control and then also hit shift, and that will move it in line. So now I can't go up and down, which is great because I need this feature on a lot of cars that I do. And usually I just don't do this feature because I can't line them up correctly. Need to be over here a little more. There's the middle spot there, I guess. There it goes. That's our spot. Alright, and then I think for the most part, everything on this side, not everything, but Sheriff and Levon Allen both need to be pushed up. I noticed that when I looked at the actual car, I was like, this looks a little far back. But let me check the reference material and make sure. There's really not a lot of pictures of the cars from the other side. Hang on, let me this. So I went on and had to find like YouTube videos of the cars. Hang on. So this is actually a screenshot from a YouTube video, and I took this picture, I took the screenshot and I circled these. So like this is how I do, like when I need reference material, especially for like a bigger department, this is how I have to do it. Because like this car, I knew that they were Federal Signal cars, didn't know they have the Federal Signal Allegiant. I thought they only had the Valor, which is not in that picture, which is Okay, whatever. It's this one. The big one, the big V. I know they had that, or they had the little one. I mean, in these pictures, this like that one has it, but whatever. But yeah, so I circled that, circled where Blackhawk goes. This one doesn't say Levon Allen on the back, but it does say it on the side. You can't see it in the picture, but I remember why I circled it. Oh, and it does say it. Yeah, I think these words need to be pushed up a little bit. Actually, they might be just okay. Yeah, no, they need to be pushed up just a little bit. I think sheriff is fine. Yeah, sheriff is fine. Yeah, I need a little scooting. And then Levon Allen, it should be going through the N. Or that side of the N. Yeah, like that. Alright, coolio. And then this car, the car that I'm using for reference is, where are you? Is this one. The only thing about this car is I can't see the back. Like I can't see what the actual back of it looks like. So I'm giving it this one. Alright, let's go put this on the car and see what it looks like. Here in a minute, I'm probably going to stop talking and let y'all just enjoy some music. Alright, here, let's do. Here, we can just replace it. It's okay. Alright. I'm thirsty. I gotta run some errands. But yeah, I have my own assigned unit now. I actually have my badge. I have my actual uniform. Yeah, the job's been great. It has been amazing. I need more belt keepers though. Not because my belt doesn't stay up. I'm little, so I really don't have that problem, and I keep my belt really tight. But I need I need more belt keepers to keep stuff from sliding. My belt doesn't slide around too much, but just slightly too much for my comfort on one side. What am I looking for? Hang on. Federal signal. Alright, I think it's 18 sedan. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that's in the wrong spot. I should fix that too, huh? My thing is, I don't know how it's in the wrong spot because look at where the numbers are right here. And I was thinking, I was like, huh, maybe it's the wrong template, but it's not. This is a template that came with it, and every side is right except for the top, which I've never seen, and I've designed on this car before. So here, let's just try and push it back and see what happens. But that's the trunk, so like, I don't know. This may invert it some way or something. I don't know. All right, export. We'll see what that looks like. Sheriff's office, template, charger. I'm pressing stuff. All right. Let's see what that looks like. Come on. That actually worked. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that yellow is good. Way better than the other one that I had. One thing I don't think this car has is that part, www at Clayton County Sheriff. I think this car, the real life one, might have the version where the Clayton County Sheriff part is in the middle, because you can't see it, and you would be able to see it because of how far over it is. Yeah, so I'll change the back for this car, but yeah, that's her. You know, let me actually look in game just to make sure, because I don't want to put this design on all the cars and then I have to go back and recolor every single car. I'd inflict pain upon myself. So my game, just so y'all know, the game updated. This is why you keep your backups. I have a backup for like everything. My who's this? Who's GB? Oh yeah, my Grime game build. I don't know. It's just my directory from some backup or whatever. This was my LA County game build, just with LA taken out. I don't know why I still have that saved. Yada yada. This right here is what we want. Is it 3442? Yeah. This is the game build that I'm on. So keep those. Always keep a backup of whatever version you got. There you go. There was your masterclass on how to downgrade your game. Okay, let's go test it out in game and see what happens. I'll let y'all just listen to music until we get there though.
going to write you a letter. When I turn the page, I'd have the courage, yeah. And it's tough to let go even after all of this time. You are the reason why I'm fucked up, was drugged up. I looked up 'cause I believed in all those lies. That you loved me, you never loved me. I don't know how to accept that what you did still colors me black. And it's got me like, I feel so made this void now. You don't look back. And it's got me like, I feel so let's let you live. Let's let you live. What you did still colors me black. And it's got me like, feel so made this void now. You don't look back. It's and I still see you smiling when you said to me, don't be a crybaby. And I've been told that
Pretty
you
good. So I forgot the music's loud to y'all. Yeah, that looks about right. The next car I want to work on is the so hang on, let me get my thoughts together. This is good for this car. All the other Clayton County cars are gonna look the exact same pretty much, so we don't really got to work on them anymore. Next, I want to work on Clayton PD. Theirs is like also easy. It's just words, so I want to take a look at that and then go from there. So yeah.
even though I still feel the echoes. I'm fucked up and I can't love myself now. I live like I always lies. And I'm not enough, though you're not enough. I just want to shut it up. Got what you did still colors me black. And it's got me like that. I feel so I made this void now. You don't look back. And it's got me like I feel so that's what you did. That's what you did. What you did.
The sky's lines blowing takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Yeah, I walk alone where we once ran through streets that still hold the shape of our plans. The skyline feels like a friend I knew, holding the echoes of me and you.
I think my function lock or something is on. Yeah, I don't know if it's my function lock or what, but there we go. Yeah, something was just locked on. I think it was function. That was annoying. All right, back to work. So originally I was gonna use, oh, I don't even remember what font this is. Hang on. Originally I was gonna use Tactic Sans because that's what this looks like. This looks like Tactic Sans. Same for the words right here. They look like Tactic Sans, but they're not. They're Microgramma D, whatever that means. Yeah, you see Tactic Sans on like every police car in Georgia. They look the exact same. Microgramma and Tactic Sans. They look the exact same. So like if I were to take this and put it into Tactic Sans, they look the same. See? But you can tell them apart kind of by the U, by the C, and by their A. And I don't know about their numbers. I don't use their numbers. Actually, this one, I need a better picture of that. This one actually might be Tactic Sans. That might not be micro. Yeah, because look at the A. And the C isn't that wide. See, again, this is my thing. I don't like having the wrong fonts. All right, these are gonna like unwiden, so I think it's still gonna be micro because micro the C is a little more open like that one is. I think that's what it is.
The skyline's glowing, takes me back in time to laughter and long nights we left behind. We were young, wild under open skies, chasing horizons with open eyes. Are you ready?
All right, here, let me just actually turn down the music so I can just. If y'all look on the actual car, one, these are a little thinner. The words are like slightly thinner, and second, you can see the spacing is pretty close. So that's what I'm trying to get at now is the spacing and then how wide they are. Okay. Let's get a little thinner. How thin? I don't know. I think the words can be. Chill, Bill, what is up? I think the words can be. I think we can keep the spacing that we have now because if you look, these words are gonna need they're gonna need a little stroke around them. So I think we're good on that. Yeah, let me move this over to the side. Y'all aren't gonna see me keep flipping it back and forth. That's holding me up. Yeah, because in the picture, it's like this, kind of. It needs to be a lot bigger. This spacing is weird. It actually might be pulled in to be a little shorter also. Look at those side by side. Yeah, I think it is. So we'll make this a little shorter. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah. Something like that. Alright, let's try this part. These are thinner. Yeah, and they're separated out a lot. Like a lot. It's not what I meant to do. Also not what I meant to do. Alright, I'll just have to do it by hand. How long have you been making this for? This car specifically. I mean, I put police and 911 on it a couple days ago, but all the time put together, maybe 20 minutes, maybe a lot less. Actually, no. These words need to be smaller. Smaller, spaced out a little more. Let me see something. I don't like the way they did this. Because I can't get that spacing correct. If y'all look, the issue that I'm having is fitting police right here. And then these words are all supposed to fit, at least county is supposed to fit before that little pop out right there. And then it also stretches from this side to that side. C and L are both under P, or the stem of P. That's how I go off of. Just like find stuff that lines up and line them up there. That's what I'm trying to get at right now, and I'm not getting at it. Pull this back over here. The words might be a little smaller still. They don't look like that. Alright, that's how big the Clayton County part is supposed to be. Pull this back. Nope. I mean, something like that. Here. I'm gonna go based off of the spacing on the words. Sick, I made liveries and stuff too. I made this server a bunch of custom spec CHP style. That's nice. This one's giving me a hard time. These words are pulled in too far. Yeah. Like that. I'm just trying to get their spacing together. Once I got their spacing, it'll just be sizing them up after that. Okay, there we go. The issue that we're still having though is getting police to be where it's supposed to be at. I need another picture of a charger because I think that's the only one I have. The pictures are kind of scarce. But yeah, I need another picture of a charger. I already have an account. Sure don't know my password though. That was easy. That's it. I don't know how we don't have more pictures of what their cars look like now. They don't even look like this anymore. I mean, these cars, you still see them around, but they don't look like that anymore. Alright, I don't think we're, uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find it. I'm just see where I can. I'm gonna see what I can do. See what I can do. You'd think the Chargers being like their main car that they have, there'd be pictures of the new ones. This thing still has their old design on it. Just curious, how much do you charge for liveries? It depends. My Discord, they voted for me to go to a flat rate. I just haven't, because like, if it's simple, then I'm not gonna charge, or I'm gonna charge really low. So like, okay, I think we're just gonna go with the design that's on this car, if I can find a side picture of it. Because this design is, I thought it was the same, but that car, it's not the same. So, and that's the car that I'm going for, is the black car. But yeah, it depends on what the design is, how long it takes me, yada yada. If I make it versus if it's a commission. Yeah. Clayton County Police. Yeah, the problem is when you look that up, you get a lot of the sheriff's office. There we go. There's a good one. Kind of. If the design wasn't so ghosted by default. What I might end up doing is waiting until... Oh, shoot. You know what? No, I have a guy. I forgot. Look at that. See, this is why it's good to know people. I have a guy who takes... he lives down in Clayton, and he takes pictures for me. Or I've asked him, and he was sending them to me. Look at that. He DM'd me already. Thank you. He literally has the perfect picture. He has the pictures. Yes. There we go. All right. Let me save these, and then we can go off with these pictures. See, this is why it's called networking chat. This is why it's good to know people with skills. Yeah, these are great. This is great. He actually DM'd me first. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's a nice car. I didn't know that existed. That's the sheriff's office, though. I can make that, like, today. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is Clayton County Police, this picture that I just took? Yeah? Yeah. Well, not I just took. Yeah. Let me take all these. How does it know? Hang on. Alright, so he also said for most of the chargers for Clayco Sheriff, the link is actually in the middle. Because some of them are like this. Some of them are like this, but he said for most of them they're in the middle, like that. I originally, when I first made this car, I put it in the middle. And then I was like, huh, maybe it's on the side. So I just did it like that. The music's really loud in my ears. I don't like that. Alright, so we have new reference material, which is great. This is exactly what I needed right here. Boom. Now our spacing issue isn't an issue. The problem is this car, that spacing, and this spacing are different. I knew they didn't look like that all the time. Okay, let me move these over here. The one thing about this car is this part. It actually has a thin blue line sticker rather than just the flag like they usually do. That's different. Alright. Are you making a full livery pack or just one car? A full livery pack. I am working on. I can show you my Discord. I am working on. Well, actually, that's incorrect. Yeah. I'm working on a Clayton County deal right now. So. Clayton County Police, Clayton County Sheriff, maybe Clayton Fire. I see them when I'm at work. Like I've been on scenes with Clayton Fire. I just gotta look at their designs a little more. Yeah, 5M stuff. This can be 5M if someone uses it that way. I have this disclaimer on this Discord somewhere. I think it's in the rules or something. Everything that I make is for single player. I'm single player ready because I'm making everything for me. Everything that I make is for me. I don't like my GSP siren. I only put that. I made it 5M ready client side because that's easy, and then single player. But someone else, one of the trusted devs, he actually not Devin. Hang on, he's not a dev. He makes YouTube videos. Turn this off. Where is he? Whatever. Slenderman is the one who actually made it ready for 5M, like server side. So he actually did that for me. Yeah, look at these cars. This guy makes such sexy cars. Look at that. Also, his visuals are amazing. I wanna use these one day. Use them for a little while. Are you making car models too, or just liveries right now? I don't do car models. I used to do car models. Back in GTA 4 days, I used to do car models. Actually, I have them. I have pictures of them right here. Yeah, I made these. Oh, I miss being able to do models. Cause like I made all these cars. This is back when I first joined Gwinnett County Police as like a police explorer. And I did these. Obviously they don't look the best. This was years and years ago, but I did them. And I don't think you can see it, but I even put, because if you know Gwinnett, this is all blue, and then you have like the one red light. Same thing for the front. You have all blue, and then this one is red. I did that. And everybody liked that. They liked that a lot. If you look on lcpdfr.com, I was the person who brought Western wraparounds to GTA 4 because nobody used them. And I had someone help me get it from GTA 5 to GTA 4. So this is GTA 4, and like I said, I was the first person to actually bring this over to GTA 4. But yeah, not only the wraparound, but actually putting lights on the bumper. Nobody did that. But yeah. Yep. I made all these models. I do make patches and stuff too. So like this is for, if any of y'all are familiar, I have run a group called the Atlas City Fire District. We play out of the game Into the Flames. Most of us are all real firefighters, or we're real firefighters, yada yada. This is our new patch. I made that. It took me hours, took me days actually. Mainly because I couldn't figure out how I wanted to design this. And it came out really, really nice. That is actually the flag of my Discord is called Atlas City. My YouTube is atlas.444. But my Discord is called Atlas City. And that is actually the flag in the back. And it is actually based off of the 7-Eleven flag. I love 7-Eleven. The gas station? I love 7-Eleven. So the striping back there is 7-Eleven. I just canted it 45 degrees. The spearhead, this is like the design of the city logo. If y'all don't know, I'm Native American, so you know I try and implement that into our designs. And then I'm from New York, and Atlas City is supposed to be in New York, so there you go. But yeah, I do patches too. What did I come up here for? Oh, to show models. I already showed them. But yeah, I didn't make these. Some of these you gotta actually like look. Like I didn't make any of these. These are made by Sky's Development. I was just trying to show off my visuals, but that's why I need another channel. Or now I start putting stuff in public gallery, so people don't think that I made them. Bro, look at his cars. And this is why, well, not just that. He also helps me out a little bit when I ask questions. Yeah, see, these are pictures. I start putting any pictures of mine from my game that I didn't make. I just start putting them in here so that people don't think that I made them or trying to claim. Because like this, if you were just scrolling up, you would think that I made those. Do you have embroidery textures? Or are they just logos? I do embroidery textures too. I haven't done them with how I can do them now. I did them before. Hang on, if I keep scrolling up. Hang on. Oh, hang on. I can just go in here. I think this one I did them. I don't think it's in here though. Yeah, well, I can. Yes, I can embroider them too. Oh yeah, these were the first patches right here. Back when we were called the Atlas City Fire Department back in 2023. And then we rebuilt and rebranded. And this is us now. Yeah. But yeah, here's like my listing, stuff that you can actually like open up a ticket and buy. Some of them are free. Like I have, like this is free. But if they're free, then I just have them on lcpdfr.com. You just download them that way. Embroidery and Beyond LLC. Y'all make patches too? Hot, hot. But yeah, so like I have some stuff that's up for free. I think this is the only thing I have up for free. I have other stuff that's free, but they're just not released. Oh, here's also models that I did, but this is GTA 4. Also, I did not have good visuals. But this is GTA 4. I did a lot of custom stuff. Like I'd take models and turn them into other stuff because nobody used full potential in GTA 4. It was all very simple and very simplistic. Me, I'm very not simple. I'm very, try to do the most, and it gets me good results for the most part. I'm gonna show y'all these real quick, then I gotta get back on what I was doing. Can you download LSPDFR GTA Enhanced? Yes, you can. I don't know how because I don't use GTA Enhanced. I don't think there's any reason for it. Well, I don't understand what it is. I'm a bit of a boomer. I don't do change. Once I got what I like, that's it. Here's one of the first car designs that I did. See, the Western wraparound wasn't in the game, so I made it. It was ugly, but I made it. So like this was one of the first designs and car builds that I did. I had to bring side runners. I was also like a lot of stuff I just had to make. This is when I finally got the actual Weston into the game. These were nice. Something was wrong with the Explorer, but the Charger was nice. This is, like I said, this is Gwinnett County PD when I first made them. Yeah. These designs are whatever that county is in Arizona. But I did every car is slick top, and it was red lighting. So it's like New York, where like the fronts were red and the back were red and blue. And I named it Champion County Sheriff's Office. This is when I ran a roleplay server on GTA 4. But yeah, I made those models, and the design. Like I said, it's obviously Pinellas County. Pinellas? It's not Pinellas. It's not what it's called. Y'all know what county that is. I don't know it. Sick man. I thought about releasing spec CHP liveries since nobody really gets them right, but I made them privately for this server, so I don't really want to release them and have people rip them. Yeah, I see what you mean. This is one of my favorite designs I've ever done. I don't know why, but I love Jefferson Parish because they used to be on YouTube. They used to have a little thing on YouTube. Yeah, they used to have a show on YouTube that I would watch. I mean, it was on TV, but I watched it on YouTube. It was called like Rookie First Day or something like that, and it just follow around guys in FTO. But yeah, I made these CHP cars. CHP was fun. They came out really nice. I meant CHP. I meant NCS HP. I'm actually putting NCS HP back in my game because I made this car in a commission. If I go in the showroom, somebody commissioned to get this car made, and I want to actually use it in my game. I'm actually proud of this car. It came out really, really nice. I didn't think this gradient was going to work as well as it did, and it came out really nice. Yeah. But yeah, I do a little bit of this, that, and the third. For real. What did I come over here for? What was I looking for? I don't remember. Here's the first round of Gwinnett County Police that I did. I actually completed it, and then my hard drive failed. I actually had a hard drive get corrupted while I was recording a video. The video actually corrupted it, and I lost everything. It's like, these don't exist anymore. Beautiful cars. Gwinnett County Police, their design looks so simple. They are so hard. And it depends on who you are. Me, like I said before, I'm a perfectionist. I don't like this right here. Like, look at that right there. Look at the way that stripe is. I don't like little, like, when they're off by a little bit. Like, this one's off. And then each car, the stripe isn't the same. The stripe is different for every single car. Look at this stripe. Look how stupid it looks. That's what it actually looks like on the Chargers. So Gwinnett is actually really hard. The Explorers are the easy. Like, this year, Explorer is the easiest one to do. But I had to restart all the way over again. I already made this Explorer though. I already redid that. I need to go back and finish the rest of it. I've just been dragging my feet because it's a lot. Striping is a lot. Oh yeah, see? Embroidery. So I can't embroider them. Gwinnett County Sheriff, I made this car. This design still exists because someone commissioned me for it. I just took the Sheriff Kibo Taylor off of it. But this car still exists. But this one, again, all the saves got destroyed in the hard drive corruption. Is it hard to get into? Not really. It depends on who you are. Do you have do you have an eye for creativity? You have to be like me. I can look at something and like, this isn't bragging. It's not cool, but like, and I'm sure a lot of other people can, but not everyone can. Like, look at something and like get the spacing pretty right. Like, I mean, I adjust. Like, when you look at me make stuff, I adjust them by pixels. That's just you have to have patience. That's the big thing. If you don't have patience, then it's not gonna come out right. But just have patience. That's what you need, is patience. Do you do custom commissions? Yeah, I do. My commissions are open right now. What do you need? Just some software to do them, and like I said, an eye for creativity. That's it. I use Photoshop. I do photography in real life, and videography and all this other crap. So Photoshop is a viable means for me. But there's like GIMP and Paint.net. Photoshop makes it the easiest. That's all I'm gonna say. I love Photoshop. I swear by it. This car, I like this little pack that I made. I actually made them to show off a new siren that I was working on. Here's Barrow County. This is actually, I used to work for I used to be a sheriff's officer with them. And I made this. This was actually right after the Appalachia High School shooting. Yeah. I was actually supposed to meet with the deputy that day, and I had just got off the phone with the captain, and literally like like the moment me and him got off the phone, my group chat started blowing up. They were like, yo, like Appalachia's on lockdown. I said, that's crazy. And yeah. Okay, random little tidbit of information for all of y'all. If y'all are ever in Barrow County, Georgia, and you see a car that looks like this, because they're all Explorers now, if it doesn't have a wraparound on it, it's actually assigned to the civil unit or the SRO unit. Our patrol cars have wraparounds, but anything without a wraparound, it's a civil or SRO car. It's probably civil though. I remember, sorry, I remember somebody asked me, they're like, "What makes it a civil car?" I said it has no wraparound. Yeah, I was a sheriff's officer. Want to be Arizona DPS? Yeah, I didn't. I didn't like this when I first came, or actually before I went to Barrow. I didn't like this design. I was like, oh, it looks like Arizona, but I like it. I like it now. The design grew on me once I got there, but I think that's how everything works. Like, you don't like it until it's yours, and you're like, this is mine. I take pride in it. But yeah, the design is very easy, especially since I have this side profile picture. I've just been dragging my feet on making this. Yeah. Yeah, see. Bartow County uses this same exact design, like serving our citizens on the back. I don't think they say serving our citizens, they say something else, but yeah. Yep. I need a breather, sorry I keep coughing. Because I was thinking to get into it, just YouTube it. That's how I learned. I'm a self-taught on everything. Like photography, I didn't go to school for it. I self-taught because I liked it. Editing videos, I taught myself because I liked it. Making cars, I self-taught because I liked it. Like that's how like everything that I like to do, civil engineering, music, everything like that. Like writing music, I didn't learn how to write music. I just started writing music and watched YouTube. And I say it all the time. I'm a proud graduate of YouTube University. And anytime people ask me questions, I'm like, I don't know how to teach you because I didn't get taught. I watched YouTube, and my way of teaching is watch me do it. And if you can't pick it up that way, I don't know what else for you, because that's how I learn. I learn if I can just watch you do it. Then I got it. Which is really good. It's a really good way of learning. Can you sell it? Can you sell what? Can I sell what? Okay, but yeah, like I said, these are designs. This is actually the police where I grew up. Yeah, this is the police where I grew up, Suffolk County Police. Steve the Gamer actually used to make a good bit of videos using Suffolk County. Arkansas, again, I brought the Western Bar to GTA 4. Alright, let's close that, get back to what we're actually supposed to be doing. What are good graphics to take photos for California style stuff in YouTube? I don't know. I use QuantV. That's it. I just use QuantV. That's really it. I know there are certain presets that are like, oh, like this is closer to whatever. I miss GTA 4 map. Like, I like the map of GTA 4. I know you can put it in your game, and I tried, but it didn't work. So I need to go back and look at it. But this map was all these cars. Alright, let's get back to this car that we're supposed to be working on that y'all are distracting me from. The car livery? Which car livery? Because there were a lot. Images. It's like, here's all my pictures. Here's this pack I actually made. These things are so hot. I don't care what anybody says. I love these cars so much. These are also based off of Suffolk County Police. The design, at least. So this one is actually the concept of this pack is based off of, who are they? What's their name? Washington? No, King County Sheriff's Office. King County Sheriff's Office in Washington? Yeah, King County Sheriff's Office in Washington. Because they're a sheriff's office, but then they contract out cities. But the contracted cities look like they're sheriff cars. So that's why I made this pack. So, like, airport police and fire. This is actually the color design of Suffolk County Police. That's why I went with it. Same design for Paleto Police. See, police, Paleto, but then it has a sheriff badge on it. All the cars have the sheriff badge on the roof. This pack, I'm proud of this pack. I love this pack so much. They came out really, really nice. No, like, do you sell the livery when you make them? Oh, yes, I do. Like I said, some stuff I'll put up for free. Usually, like, one thing, and I'll tell you, this is like a little trick of mine. Everything that I post, it's the most expensive when I first post it. After that, then I bring the price down. Everything that I post it expensive, then I bring it down. Like what is it? What price are these at right now? Yeah, like, see, like, these are $5. These are actually going to be free. I'm posting these on lcpdfr.com at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. Is it good money? I mean, no. No, not really. I mean, I make my siren. I make pretty okay money off of. Like, I use this for gas money. It's like $20, so that's pretty good gas money for me. This pack right here, like, yeah, like, this was like $30 at first. There's a lot of cars in this pack. And then it came all the way down to $20 or 15. My bad. This one was a commission. This one's only $10 because half of these cars don't exist. Somebody commissioned this, or two guys, they commissioned this and then they abandoned it. Which is okay because it was a very easy design. Gwinnett County Sheriff is easy if you don't care. When you're actually doing the real design that's on their cars, it takes a little second. But yeah, it's like these are close enough. I don't like doing stuff that isn't accurate though. So like that's why I made sure to put that in there. I hate inaccurate cars. If you're going to actually put the place's name on it, let it be accurate. See Forsyth County. This one, when I first posted it, I don't remember. I had to help make custom Alameda County Sheriff liveries from scratch. Those are hard to make. Alameda? I'm not remembering what they look like. I know what you mean. They're like blue. Golly, excuse me. This pack, they came out. This pack was nice. This was like the first one I made for GTA 5. That was like really good. The only thing is I didn't use all the same tools that I have now. So if you really look at this, it's not like a good shape, but I mean, most people don't care. But that pack came out nice. How much is a commission and how long does it take? A commission, for me, I base it all off of how hard is it for me to do. If you commission me to do something and it's going to take me 5 minutes, I'm going to charge you $1. I'm kidding. No, it has to be $5 or $0. So like, if you commission me something and it's very, very simple, $5 or free. It just depends on the design, how long it's gonna take me, and how many cars. Like that's a big thing. So like I have a preset questions that I ask every time. And it's like, you know, like, show me your reference material. Please have reference material. How many cars do you want? Are there variations like Ghost and K9 and, you know, different colors? Because, you know, stuff can get out of hand. But yeah, my commissions, let me see. Like this commission right here, it was this ambulance, these two cars, and this car. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have no clue how much this costs. If I'm not mistaken, at most it was $40. But I don't think it was $40. These were hard to make though. So if it was $40, I know why. Because these sucked. These sucked. They came out really nice, but they sucked. Yeah, like something like this design right here, for 1 car, 2 car, it's only 2 cars, $10. And I only say 10 because that striping was a little heinous. Yeah, it all depends. This was a commission. I forgot how much this one was. Yeah, I forgot how much this one was. But yeah, I'm very big on fair pricing. Like, I'm not gonna charge $40 for something that took me 10 minutes to do. The big part, like the thing that makes costs higher, is repetition. That's it. It's like, how many additional cars do I need to put this design on? You know, that's the part that gets annoying. This is, oh no, this was the first pack that I ever did on GTA 5 that was like good. I love this design. I did this after I went to Cocoa Beach, Florida, because I did not spell that correctly. Because I was talking to them and I got recruited. It was nice. I thought about going, but I don't have a house or family in Florida, so that's the only reason why I didn't go. But I would have went. They're really cool people. Like, they're a really cool department. It's a really cool area. And they're all moving over to Explorers, like everybody else in the world. But yeah. So if you look at Cocoa Beach and then you look at this design, you can kind of see where the inspiration came from. Kind of. These aren't one-to-one. This was actually based off of a different car. But I like that kind of striping right there. Oh, Chibble, yeah, I get what you mean. Bro, my notifications are going crazy right now. Okay, back to what I was doing. Y'all are getting me off topic. I've done been chatting this whole time. All right, this car. Let's make this. Let's finish this. I can still talk, but don't ask me to show anything right now, so I can actually finish this. I go off on tangents. Really. Do you know how to use Z-Modeler? Yeah, I do. Like I said, I used to model cars. I just don't do it now. Hang on, I got a text message I actually have to respond to. Okay. But yeah, and then like I said, how long do commissions take? It's just based off of it's all based off of how long how hard is it? Like, if you asked me just to make this one car for you, I'd say this one car would be this Dodge Charger, this one, $5. Because it would be close to being like a free car. This one would be a $5 car because I have to find this. This one actually might be easy to find. I don't know. I have to find this. Gradient words. Yeah, gradients and getting these colors right. This is going to take a second to get these colors right because of how ghosted they are. Just seen it, never mind. Yeah. Here. My main Discord, and I'll just show it to the whole stream real quick. My main Discord, this is the link to it. So, like, when we're playing games together, if you look on my highlights, or if you look at my TikTok and you see, like, we play games and stuff together, and we're all just being stupid, this is the main Discord where everybody is from.
Oh, is that your sister?
You know it.
Wait, hold on. Put her on the mic.
No, Tice, no, I meant Dre, no.
I don't want the little, never mind.
Exactly. If you, like, when you see us play games and stuff, it's this Discord. But, if you go to Metro Links right there, like a subway station, Metro Links, and you can just go in here, and this has all my other Discords. Like, this is the shop Discord. So, like, for cars and stuff, this is the one that you want. I do this too. That's like for our stuff though. That's not for, I don't just like make clothes. I don't do that. But yeah, okay, back to let's get back on topic. See, all it takes is one question and I'm done. Alright, let's see. So I'm gonna keep this over here, and then if I want y'all to see it, I'll just do that. This is the same setup that I have for when I'm playing LSPDFR and stuff. So y'all can just, it's like the little computer system right there. Alright, let's do this. The spacing is okay. Well, this can be long again. Wrong one. And bring this down. So look how long it's gonna take me to get this car done, and then you'll see, like I said, like a lot of how I price is time. How much time is it gonna take me? because I don't have a lot of time. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I run errands on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I run the server on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do my laundry Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So like, I really don't have time. I'm obsessed and in love with my job. So yeah, that's another thing that goes into it. Because if I got to work on your stuff, then that means I lose time to do anything else. I think the spread out is fine. Yeah, I'll look at that. The eye is fine. I'm trying to look at the Clayton County. What server? Oh, this isn't for a server, Crimson. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see. We will just have to see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was right. This isn't Micro. This is Tactic Sans. They look the exact same, but this is Tactic Sans. I need to put that wide again. And then this is another thing, is I'm very, very specific. I'm a very particular guy, especially when it comes to fonts. Like if that's another thing that also ends up being an issue of how long it takes for a commission to get done, is can I readily find the fonts? Because I'm not doing anything and I don't have the right font. Unless you want something that's fictional. If you want it and it's fictional, that's okay. But I don't, yeah. I think I need to put this design on the actual card to see the spacing for the words. Because they're supposed to be like this. Like, that's about as spaced out as they're supposed to be. Let's see if I can get that. I like this song, so I'm gonna turn it up. Is my LSPDFR working? Yes. Like I showed earlier, always keep a backup. Always keep your backups. So like I have, like right now I run off of 3442. So there's 3442. So if I need to, I don't know if y'all know this, to back up your game, all you gotta do is this. Take that, and then you're done. That's it. That's all it takes. Copy and paste it over. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it takes. And I have all these other old game versions. Okay, back to the music.
Feel like we're falling away. Maybe I just need to feel nothing to make it easier to turn away and leave. Maybe we're fanning the flame. So why do I keep holding out my hand to get burned? I don't wanna clash anymore. I can hear the ghosts in the wall.
There we go. That is essentially the car. So like even though like I'm super particular on fonts, I just try and line it up as close as possible. For me, like the C and the line in it, how far in the C that one is, C and L being under the P and where they fall under the P, that's kind of what I'm looking at. See, you see what I got? I think this needs to be slightly bigger. And then this goes out. It actually goes past the P, which I just noticed. And that should be what it looks like. I don't think this Y extends past the E in police. Ever so slightly, not that much. Yeah, something like that. So like I said, we'll have to put this, I have to put this on the car and see what we're looking at. But that looks about right. And then we just got to get this gradient for the colors, which is the hard part. I make custom EUP and liveries as well, and I was wondering if you have custom fonts for Photoshop. Not custom, like I don't make them, I just find fonts. Whatever, I have a bunch of fonts installed on my computer simply because of the cards that I make. That's actually Tactic. That's Tactic Sans back there. I know Tactic Sans numbers when I see them. It's not Tactic Sans, it's Micro. Knew it. So how is this not Micro? Okay, I tried to change it. It didn't change. Whatever. Yeah, like I said, I get all my fonts are just whatever I find that I need for cars. That's how I. That's just yeah. Yeah. This is too thick. Tis what she broke. This thing is hideous. These are ERLC cars. No, this is for GTA. I've done ERLC commissions before. Making textures is the exact same in almost every single game, as long as they use UV maps. Oh, this is ugly. I never realized how ugly that font on the back of the car was. I actually worked the scene the other day with Clayton County PD, and it was a car accident. There was a baby in the back seat. They were so annoying. NHIO said, damn, this is too much. This is top. This is the top designer. Yeah, that's why I said my pricing usually goes based off of time because of it takes so much time to do stuff. Even the simplest stuff, it takes a while. And even I get into the mindset of, oh, that's easy. It'll be quick. Then I'm sitting there for 6 hours. I was actually supposed to be done at 12 o'clock. It's currently 12:16. I've been going since 10 something. So let that sink in. I have this flag already somewhere on my computer because I use it for a different car. Let me go find it. I have no clue where that flag is at. Yeah, exactly. Some people think making deliveries is easy. It can be easy. It can be, but that's on a super, super easy car. Also, if you don't want to be accurate, making liveries is like incredibly easy. But when you like I said, I've adjusted words because they were pixels off. Like 2-3 pixels. That's how I line up everything, is off of pixels. So it gets, I think I found it. Found it. Look at that. This is why I don't delete anything from my downloads folder. I downloaded that in July of 2024. Okay. I can actually remove all of this. Alright, the rest of it, let me see. What are the colors? Alright, it's just black and not black, so let me make... Oh, is this 9 RGB? No, it's not. There we go. Alright, Then we do not black and white. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for colors. Nope, not color balance. I always do this. Hue and saturation. There we go. Make everything black. Uh-oh. I wanted the stars. I wanted those. I didn't know the stars had color in them. Hang on. Make that uncontiguous. Alright. There we go. I need to make one of these flags because this one is like, it's kind of low quality. There we go. And I think, I say it's not black. It's not meant to be black. See, so I'm going to, here, let's just take this. I know it's black still, but this is how I recolor stuff. This is the easiest way to do it. Just put it over here. Uh-oh. Hang on. Y'all are typing. I think they make livery is easy. For a livery, I spend 1 to 2 hours, yeah. I'm Italian, so the livery of the police cars are a lot difficult. I've thought about doing cars from other countries. Maybe not me making the design, but me playing it. Alright, I gotta look at it in a weird way. Alright, it's over there. I think they're good. Alright, now, here's the thing. None of this is supposed to be black, so I gotta find the right color. Because the car is black, not the words. We're going to do this for now. So now I know this one isn't silver. This is actually, it's like just off from being black. Like that. More like that. Yeah, I know that one. And then whatever color I just used on that one, this is how you recolor stuff. So this is how this works. So you do that, you create clipping mask, and then dump it over the top of it. I can't see. There we go. That way, if I wanted to recolor it, I can just dump colors on top of that thing, rather than having to recolor that specifically. And also, this helps so that when you're, because if I were to use the paint bucket over this, it would like, y'all know when you recolor something, and the let me just do it for you. I can just show you what I mean. Like if I were to take this, here, turn this off. Like look at those. And if I were to take this and I like just paint bucket it over it, look, see? So that's why you never use a paint bucket. I never use a paint bucket. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's try and do the gradient on the car. These words aren't supposed to be this bright. And per the game, ooh, straight 30s. Let's try that. Can you see it in game? Yeah, y'all see it in a second. Alright, and then this one has a gradient, so then we have to go blending options, gradient overlay. Don't mind this. This is a gradient I had to use recently. You just want it like that. Actually, this is actually the right colors. Let me see something. I didn't. Yeah, notice how I didn't press. I didn't mean to do that. Bay Area Bugs. What, the song? Yeah. This is the same song they used to use. It's supposed to be the other way around. That's already just what that's it. I gotta figure out what that color is. Actually, no, they're fine. This white, I am actually going to darken the white a little bit to help get to that. That was, oh yeah, that's hot. That right there, that's hot. That is hot. There we go. Yes, this is the same song that Bay Area Bugs uses. In case y'all don't know what it's called Arc. I have it in this playlist twice. This is from this NCS. It's just from NCS. Whenever I'm streaming, this is what y'all hear in the background. I forgot the song, but it's so nostalgic. Yeah, it is nostalgic. Alright, there we go. We did that. The next thing that we need to find is this. And then they usually don't have that on the front. Oh, we need to do the back too, but I gotta leave in a minute, so yeah, I need to find this. I wanted to do East Point Police. I haven't done East Point Police because they have something like that on their car, but I can't find it. So let's try Clayton County Police Department. I know you can find Clayton counties. It's like, it's right there, but this one isn't the right one. That's the reason why I haven't done Clayton County. It's because of this stupid thing. I mean, I can use this, but look at it. It's not ready to be used. I could make it. I could make it. But who wants to make that? Not me. I don't want to make it, but I can. Let's see. I might make it. I might be nice enough to make it. It doesn't look that hard. It doesn't look hard at all. I just don't feel like making it. You know what? Yeah, let's finish this car. I'm already here. Let's finish this car. I need a drink. Hang on. Where's my... Oh, where'd it go? Give me a little snack. Alright, y'all are gonna be chilling with music for a second. Is this for 5M? No, this is for single player. I mean, it's a texture, so like if somebody buys it and uses it for 5M, that works, but I'm using it for my single player game. Alright, I'm gonna be muted so I can eat, and yeah, I don't get ASMR, so yeah.
always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? You've been shattered, you've been broken down. Heart is beating, still won't make a sound. It feels like an angel straight from heaven, just like my lucky number 7. You're my shooting star.
Alright, we're not going to do the center seal because I can't find it right now. I really have to make it because I can't do the, what do you call that? The arc. I have to make the arc, which I don't feel like doing right now, so I'll do the rest of the card, just not that.
We're running round in circles. Love feels so invincible. Feel you when there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing. I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're my mind painted. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight. your love's underrated. Deep in my heart, I know you're irreplaceable. Together unstoppable. And I feel your frequency, feel your love around me. I'm drowning.
This isn't what's going here. I'm just putting it here, so yeah.
In my mind, don't wanna let you down. We're running round in circles. Our love feels so invincible. Feel you and there's no one around. Your beauty's so amazing. I will always hold you down. Your heart will be kept safe and sound. But I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. You're the picture perfect, you're on my mind. Painted.
CNM, of course, of course.
What we've got tonight. Baby, 'cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heartbeat to save it. 'Cause your love's underrated. 'Cause your love's underrated. And I don't wanna lose what we've got tonight. Baby, 'cause your love's like a dynamite. I don't wanna love you when I'm faded. I can feel your heart need a saving. 'Cause your love's underrated.
All right. All right, I'm back. I'm done snacking on everything. East Tennessee, thank you, thank you. What's up, Iverson? All right, these are like this color. Like I said earlier, I will make that. Don't mind this. I'm just doing it there so I can see my spacing. These are actually really little. That's why it's not making any sense. Yeah, this needs to be smaller. Wrong button. You make these for a server? No, these are for single player. Hey, Reyes. These are further down. Yeah, you can. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see that you can see this line. You can see this line. If that makes any sense. You can just see it from how the light is. Do you always do Georgia cars? Listen, I've been trying my best to get away from doing Georgia cars because I keep doing Georgia. But I'm just I do a lot of Georgia cars. Yes, I do a lot of Georgia cars. I'm trying to get away from it because everybody and their mama does Georgia. At least everybody and their mom does Georgia State Patrol. But no, I do more than just Georgia cars. I just always fall back to Georgia. I want to use these cars, and this is like, this isn't my local agency, but I work scenes with this department. a lot. So, and they're nice. And everybody likes Clayco due to the County Boys YouTube channel. So, yeah. There we go. That's what I want. That right there. And then the only thing is this. Yeah, the only thing is this right here. I don't think a clipping mask will work on this. Will it? Oh, it will. Okay. Let's take this color. This color is like so light. We love Georgia, that's why. Yeah. Hey, Dre. Yeah, Clayton County. I did Clayton County Sheriff already. They're on the other tab. I can, the Clayton County Sheriff, they actually look really nice. No, it's more of a childish blue. Hang on. I forgot. Power tools, baby. Y'all should get power tools on your computer. That makes my life so much easier. Oh, I didn't put the color on it. For real, that is what this looks like. Hang on, let me get it a little bit more blue. Golly. Hang on. Like that. I'm going backwards so I can. No, it needs to be more blue. Still. Something like that. Yeah? We rocking with that? We're rocking with that because that's what I'm doing. There we go. If you want to do some Tennessee, then feel free to contact me. I've thought about Tennessee. Every once in a while. I'm trying to work on some lore friendly packs. I think those, like, I get mostly fulfilled from those because I get to use my creative, my brain. I get to do whatever I want. Like, where'd they go? Oh yeah, because I finally posted these. Like these, I got to do whatever I want, and they all came out looking so good. Hey, Reckless. But yeah, I like being able to do whatever I want. Cool. The car is done. Like I said, I'll replace this at some point. Hang on. Do these? No, they don't line up. I'm supposed to go over it. I'll make this one of these days. My issue is I can't find this. I have to make that, and I'm not making that. So these cars won't ever get released until I can find that. That was a joke. I'll do them at some point, just not now. Alright, let me grab. I need a brighter gray for the words. Yeah, we're gonna do that because when the light hits it, it'll light up. So, I mean, it's not reflective, but that's just, like the physics of light and how light works. So, yeah. And their cars do look ghosted or black at night because that's on purpose. There we go. You dev cars for private? Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about our sheriff's liveries. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. I have some pictures from it in game. They look nice. Is this one of them? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I can't wait to be done so I can play with these. All right. You know what's crazy? These cars have a it's a slightly see, is that darker? I mean, it's black. It's supposed to be black, but for the game, I'm gonna have to make it not black. All right, this is done. Another issue that you have, you cannot just do a stroke on this because these are pointy. So if I were to do a stroke, and I just learned how to do this. I mean, I learned how to do it before, but I forgot. Because if you just do a stroke, the stroke is gonna be actually, hang on. Yeah, if you do a stroke, it's like rounded, see? So you actually have to, it's annoying. You have to turn this into a shape. And then, yeah, hang on, so. Where's convert to shape? Yeah, I don't want it to be a smart object. Yeah, let's do smart object. Then let's do a shape. I don't think I can do it a shape because of I'll say here, let's make it words again. Let me try and turn off the gradient and then do the gradient second. Oh, convert to shape. There you go. I can't read. Alright, take this. Then you gotta do a stroke with this. And this will actually give you a stroke. So then 10. Boom. See? And this stroke is actually sharp. So that's how you do sharp strokes, which makes my life a whole lot easier. And it can be slightly less. It's more like an 8. No, it's more like a 5 or something. I don't know. Better. What do I have to do? There's something I have to do. No, that's it. Okay. Okay. Oh, check this color. That's what I was meant to do. Alright, so let's take this. We're gonna make this like just an off black so you can actually see it. I can't see. No. Absolutely not. Stroke. That's kind of what it looks like. How do you get everything mirrored on the other side? That is the reason why I like Photoshop. Hang on. This needs to be slightly darker. And I could mess it up doing this, but... Or no, not slightly darker. Whoops. I meant slightly lighter. I'll take that. I'll take that right there. Frank, well, here they come. I mean, I'm not the first person to do Clayton. I was actually in a 5M server, and they had Clayton PD, but I want to do them. Okay, that should be good. That should be A-okay. And okay, so look, this is how you get everything mirrored to the other side. So this is all, what is this? Oh, I just had like a letter sitting right there. Ooh. So me, when I make everything is in a folder. So this is side 1. And then we just duplicate it. So me, the first thing I do, that music is loud to me. I don't know if it's loud to y'all. Hang on. This is how I duplicate, this is how I move everything over. Usually when I'm setting up a car, usually there's certain things that fall on top of each other. Like they, you know, they'll line up. I really don't have anything that lines up on this car, so I'm just going to make a point to, I'm just gonna make a point to reflect back on. So I want, And it doesn't have to be anything big. Like, I'll do this triangle. I've never done something this big, but this works. So from within the triangle is what I'm looking for. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, let's do 2. But the points will line up. Do another. We'll do one right here. And then I know for this one, I'll make it 3. That way it covers up all those black words or black dots right there. And let me see what 4 looks like. 4. So I know 4 will cover all of them up. Same with this other one. That's how I should have did it. I was being dumb. There we go. So now those 2 lines ought to be covered up when I reflect this over to the other side. So open this up, take this, move it down here. There we go. Duplicate side 2. So this is how this works. So you duplicated it, Control T, move the whole thing up. Alright, be done. So when it gets tricky, then you transform backwards. Alright, now my triangle is 1, 2, 3. Well, it's right here. That should be easy. It's the first triangle like that, but 1, 2, 3 from the door. 1, 2, 3. And then it's the last one. So 1, 2, 3, and then my triangle will be right here. And then now, not with Control T, it's just selected. I take the whole thing. And I can do Shift to make it go faster. And this is how I reflect everything. So see, this is like slightly off. That's gonna happen. That should be good right there. And if it's not good right there, guess what? It's a pixel off. Nobody else will notice except for me. It'll irritate me, but it nobody else knows. Even if it is off. It shouldn't be though. And just like that, everything's on the other side. How you bring it back, again, this is why I like Photoshop, because I can do this. This makes it super duper easy. What's this for? Oh, it's like these. And see, this thing isn't on every car, so I don't know what it looks like on the other side. That one can actually be left alone. This can be flipped backwards. Again, this patch isn't staying. I just have it there so I remember where the numbers are. Flip this backwards. I need to put a shortcut for that, because that's probably the one thing that I use the most in this game, is flipping stuff backwards. This and the flag, so the whole thing gets flipped backwards. Actually, no, they don't. Just the words. Police in Clayton County. There we go. Boom. The whole car just been flipped over. Just that easy. When I used to use paint.net, you'd have to, you know, bring everything backwards yourself. And that was really annoying. There you go. Now one side of the car is on the other side of the car. That is done. The car is done. I need to do the back, the top, and it's done. That's sick. By the way, can I request for a livery after you finish one? I'm about to get off after this. This is Photoshop. I'm about to get off after this because I have plans. But I will be back at some point. Will it be later? Maybe, maybe not. I gotta finish these. But no, I usually don't do just requests on stream. That's a commission. Especially if I don't want the car. What does that say? That has words over there. I think it just says 911. Yeah, it just says 911. Cool. So... Wait, how did you flip it? Did you not? You ain't see me do nothing, huh? All you gotta do is select whatever you got. So like you take the whole side, click edit, transform, flip horizontal. There you go. And then once it's flipped over, when you need to flip everything else, like the word police, click on the word police and only flip that side. For this car, because these are supposed to be lined up, I flip police and Clayton County. Boom. There we go. That's how you flip stuff. Alright, let's get going. So me, I always do side 1, side 2, and other. Because I'm not doing, oh, roof, trunk, back. No. Side 1, side 2, other. That makes it easy. So, dang, these actually might be a lot darker, but who knows. Let's grab side 2. I need police and Clayton County. Of course, no problem, no problem. Alright, let's take police. Oh, that's great. I gotta restart. I gotta restart this. Because remember, this is a shape now. It's not words. I can't spread out those letters. At least I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't spread out those letters because that's just not how that works. Because it's not words anymore. Okay. Serpentine. Do you post deliveries? Yes, I do. These are of a bigger pack that I'm doing, so these will be paid deliveries actually. Okay, that's about right. Spread them out a little bit. Yeah, that's about right. That is cool. And this one says, what did I say? ClaytonPolice.com. ClaytonPolice.com. I think that's it. You got Clayton County Sheriff skins? Yes. Right now I'm just working on one car per department. See, there's Clayton County Sheriff. That's what they look like in game. Yeah. This is done. Yeah, that is done. The words on the back. This is the same car? 9776? Oh, perfect. Do you do commissions? Yes. Yes, I do. This is like that. And then we're just gonna merge this down. I know I'm not gonna change the color anymore because that's the color that I want. And then, whoops, no, take these two. once we are done with this, everything else would be smooth sailing. Roblox commissions. I've done that. Roblox is the same. It's if you can do skins here, you can do them on Roblox because it's just UV mapping. Roblox, well, it's kind of UV mapping for them. I think these are like the same height. I think that's how they're supposed to be set up. Something like that. And then where is this? Up on the top. All right. Our Clayton County PD car is done. I don't know if they have numbers on top of their cars. I think they do, but I could be wrong. I'm only assuming they do because everyone does. Yes, they do. They're white. Cool. Are they still? Oh shoot! I didn't know this existed. Good to know. Yeah, they do. They're just white. Okay, white numbers on the roof. How do you make an add-on police car that has a different name than Police 234? It's called an add-on car. Oh, you ready? I don't get what you're asking me. Yeah, it has to be on its own DLC. Photopia is the GOAT when it comes to livery making. If that's what you like. If that's what you like. Oh, I gotta do this. Hopefully this will work. Because apparently this is where the roof is actually at. I don't know why this charges. Nope. Alright, let me just... It's right at the top of the... You make cars too? Like, models? I used to. I don't make models anymore. Something like that. There we go. Clayton County Sheriff's. I mean, Clayton County Police Department. Oh, we gotta turn the little stupid blue things off. And I save them there just in case I do have to, I didn't ask for that. Maybe I did. Whoops. Open it back up. Okay. Export. Where you know where to find good models. LCPFR.com. Oh, I didn't need that. Templates. Hurry up so I can go. Alright. It's CHGR_sign_1. Okay. I always type it out wrong. Another good way to get good models is join people's Patreons or Discords. A lot of people post stuff in Discord but don't post it anywhere else. Like like Sky's Development, C13. C13 is great. I love him. Let's see how bad I did. This has that, like, see how they look kind of green? I don't know if it's going to do that when we look at it, but I know that's an issue. Missouri, I don't know. I ain't tech support. Oh yeah. Oh shoot, I forgot to gradient the police on the back. I think that's too big. It's way too big. No, you're good. If you ever have problems, I join the Rage Plugin Hook Discord. There's that one, and there's the unofficial LSPDFR support Discord. Those are both great. That's where I go to for support. Yeah. Police is too big. But yeah, we'll have to see that in another one because I have got to go. So, here, hang on. What's my Discord? Real quick. I should be able to type this. If y'all can't see it, y'all can also go back in the stream and see it. Well, not on TikTok, but I'm also streaming on all three of the things that you see at the top of your screen. So there's my main Discord. If that goes into chat, I don't think it will. But yeah, that's my main Discord. And then this is the actual shop Discord. It's also in the description of the stream. So if you swipe away and swipe back. There I go. Let me go get ready. I gotta go before I get beat up. So yeah, peace out.
Sweet goodbyes. I won't
bang, 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 bang.
Motherfucker really up, down, chillin' with the homies that don't really go fuck. Got a bad bitch, she gonna make it. What the fuck going on? Bitch, you better bring her up. While you looking like a snap, bitch, I put you in a car fight. Like, bitch, you better get the fuck up. But another round, cause we getting fucked up. I'ma put you in the dirt, bitch, I ain't gonna fuck you a bad motherfucker. Motherfucker really up, motherfucker really up.